Ahora sí, ahora. Sí, ahora, bwana. Hii ni ahora si adidi. Nakia kitu za jina dede. Kuna gari. Mtu akiweka jini.
It is a chill morning hapa. I don't know vile weather iko where you are. Hapa ni baridi sana asubuhi hii. Today is on Saturday. The day is finally here with us. When those who think on Kenya are going to come into terms that Kenya is owned by over 50 million Kenyans and not a few individuals who think they own this country, who think they can threaten us, who think they can intimidate us. This morning, I have been reliably informed that thousands of young people, they slept in a Malemba grounds, Kakamega, waiting for Edwin Sifuna. This is a great love that I'm seeing from the people of the Republic of Kenya. They say you cannot stop an idea whose time has come. It is a time for revolution in this country, and nothing is going to stop us from it. The people of Kakamega and the people traveled overnight from across the country to make sure they do not miss today's rally. Malemba grounds was a celebration at night. People already gathered. People wanavumilia baridi, wanavumilia mvua, wakisema kwamba sisi tumeamua kwamba taifa la Kenya lazima liende forward, lazima lisonge mbele, lazima tubadilishe taifa hili la Kenya. Can we look at what happened overnight? I can authoritatively confirm that these people, they came out of goodwill. Sifuna has not enough money to do mobilization like Kasongo. William Ruto's meetings, all the meetings, you must see a fleet of school buses ferrying people. But this particular one in Kakamega is what they say organic crowd. People who have come yearning for change. People have come without being paid. Wameamua kwamba sisi tunakuja asubuhi, tunataka kubadilisha taifa la Kenya ili watoto wetu waje kuishi maisha mazuri. Previously, when Kenya was gaining its independence, we had people. Najua Kenya was under the colonial rule. When it was under the colonial rule, it reached a time some young boys said we cannot continue to be governed by strangers. We cannot continue to be under the yokes of colonialists. Some young boys made a meeting, they convened a meeting. They said, we know this journey is going to be tough. We know this is a deadly route we are taking, but we choose to sacrifice for the coming generations. They offered themselves, wakaamua liwe liwalo, we are liberating this country from the yokes of colonialists. And that is how they made efforts and fought out wazungu. Now finally, they succeeded. But unluckily, as we were chasing the wazungus, the physical wazungus went, but the systems remained. That is the only problem that happened. Ndio tukafukuza mbeberu, akaenda, mbeberu mweupe, akaenda ni sawa. Lakini hatukukumbuka kufukuza zile njia zao za kikatili za kuongoza watu zikabaki ambazo zinatusumbua hadi wa leo. Now that mbeberu mweusi alikuwa ashatoka na njia za mbeberu zikasalia, kwa hivyo inamaanisha bado Kenya ndio tulikombolewa kwa mbeberu, a physical colonialist. Yeah, a physical, yule wa kuona. But the systems remained, meaning we were halfly liberated and we are halfly still under the yokes of the black colonialists. Those ones who continued with the system, they are still in force. So what we are doing now, we are not fighting the physical colonialists. We are now fighting the system. We are against ile system ya wakoloni, ndio tunapigana nayo, so that as young men and women we come up with structures. We need, unajua Kenya right now, what we are fighting for, and I believe that is what Sifuna is fighting for. Yeah, naelewa that is the spirit, and that is the spirit Raila Odinga had, an overhaul of the system. Once we do an overhaul of the system, including the rogue police officers. Unajua Kenya, when we were liberated, police walijua kwamba they can brutalize you in any way and there's nothing that can be done. Kwa nini? They are the force, police force. When it was reformed to police service, the name was changed, but the behavior wasn't reformed. The same way, tulifukuza mbeberu mweupe, lakini system zake ni jina tu lilibadilika kwamba Kenya has gained independence. Tukaanza kujichagulia rais. Lakini systems za uongozi, the rogue police, yeah, detaining critics, using criminal justice system to settle political scores, it remained to dead. So what we need as a young people, we do an overhaul of the whole system in Kenya. We begin building Kenya from scratch. That is the only way we can win this battle. Wale watu wote katika taifa la Kenya, wale bado hamjafika Kakamega Malemba, na wasi tafadhali. Today, tunataka kuonyesha Kasongo, tunataka kuonyesha Oburu, kwamba they cannot govern this country like a family. They cannot govern this country as a kiosk. They cannot govern this country as a supermarket. Time has really come when all of us, we must unite and say we want to implement the 2010 Constitution in its entirety. The Constitution says, number one, all power belongs to the people. Kenyans have all the rights to peacefully assemble and picket. The Constitution gives us all the rights to freedom of speech. As I'm speaking today, I am exercising my constitutional right because I have the freedom to give my views as it may without being harassed or intimidated by anyone. The same case Edwin Sifuna will be doing today in Kakamega. They are going to express themselves, they are going to give their views, and they should not be intimidated. I heard the IG of police Kanja say that the police have run out of equipments and hence they will be forced to use live ammunition to disperse protests. That is a way they are finding to justify killings of innocent citizens. We will be there with you. God bless you.